Yo guys, welcome to the second part of our Let's Play video, and we will continue our adventures with the Night Elf Warrior, and we are going to head off to where we ended. So we have to turn in the quests back at Shadowglen. You've noticed from last video that I've disabled Zyger guides because I am actually going to do this series without the Zyger guide. So we will have to find out where we have to do our quests and what we have to do. We have to figure it out ourselves instead of just following the guide. I think it just flows naturally when we do it like this instead of just following the guide. So we've got 3 quests we can turn in. We've got the Balance of Nature, A Friend in Need, and Webwood Venom. So over at this guy, we can turn in one of our quests.
Can I assist
the Webwood Venom.
Farewell.
Thank you, Rocket. When I return to Darnassus, I will compare the venom within these sacs with the venom of other spiders. It is my belief that it will have properties linked to the recent growth of our New World tree. So I can pick a reward, and it is either a one-handed mace, a one-handed dagger, a one-handed sword, or a staff which is two-handed. Since we can't wear staffs, because we did not learn the skill yet, as you can see it is a red, which means you can't equip it. Either you still need to learn the skill, or you just can't at all. And all the other trees I can equip, they're all one-handed. Since we are using a shield at the moment, I think it is the best way to go for the sword. Because we already have a sword, we have skills in sword, so I'm going with the sword. This sword does 1 damage per second more than the sword I currently have.
Goodbye.
There we go. Let's equip it. That's a nice looking sword. And then next quest, Webwood Egg. Now that I have the spider's venom, I'd like some live specimen to study. Unfortunately, capturing a living giant spider is more than I can ask of you, young warrior. And a giant spider is more than I could handle myself. But if you can find an unhatched egg, then delivering specimens will be much easier, and I can then arrange for the unhatched spider to be contained. There must be a nest deep in the Shadow Thread cave. Please search for an egg in the nest and then return to me. So we have to go back all the way to the north, and there is a cave, a spider cave, and we have to go in the cave and find a little egg that is unhatched. So let's first turn in the other quests before we go back to that cave. So this is the Balance of Nature. We have proven your dedication to nature well, Rocket. A young warrior like yourself has a promising future. So you will receive 50 copper and either a leather belt with 19 armor, which is worse than what we have, and a cape with 5 armor, but we already have a cape with 5 armor, so I'm just picking the one that sells for the most. This sells for 6, this sells for 7, so let's take the cape. And we've completed all the quests in that quest line, so he has no more quests for us. And then we head over back to the dude at the cauldron, if I can remember. It's a girl. It's a girl at the cauldron, and let's turn in that quest and see if she has something new for us.
I am honored.
Oh dear, I was wondering why I hadn't seen Ivern yet today, and I've always warned him about those spiders.
Farewell.
New quest, Ivern's Antidote. So if you remember from part 1, we found the guy next to the cave that was actually hit by or bitten by spiders, and he had venom in him, so we now have to make an antidote for him. We may be able to help Ivern, as I know an antidote that should help with the poison. It requires some ingredients though, before I can make it. I'll need Hiashit mushrooms. You can find these growing under trees, or you may collect them from the Grell south of here. They seem to have taken liking to them. I'll also need moon petal lilies, which only grow around watery pools. The last ingredient may prove the most difficult. From the very spiders that poisoned Ivern, collect webwood ichor. So there we go. So we need to find 7 mushrooms, 4 lilies, and a ichor from the spider. So like she said, the mushrooms are gonna be around trees, and then the lilies are gonna be around watery areas. So if you can see, like behind this tree or next to this tree, there is a mushroom, so we can pick this one up. And we need 7, so we just have to like run around all the trees and see if we can find mushrooms. As you can see, they're easy to spot. So this is mushroom number 2. I don't know if one tree has more mushrooms than one, so let's run around this one and see if we can find a second one. Nope, doesn't seem like it, but I have seen some mushrooms over here. Mushroom number 3 and mushroom number 4. I was also thinking what professions I am going to pick with this warrior, because there are a lot of options as for the warrior what you can do with professions. It's either like you can go mining and blacksmithing, so I can craft my own armor and my own weapons. I could go mining and engineering, and then I can craft my own gadgets, dynamite, bullets if I really need it. But most of the time you'll use engineering for the gadgets, like training dummies and dynamite. I could also go herbalism and alchemy, which can give me another mushroom, which can give me potions, so I can have healing potions and strength potions and whatsoever. And then you have other professions, but I don't think you'll benefit of those as a warrior, which are leatherworking and tailoring. And those are also crafting, like gear crafting, but it's leather and cloth. But since we are a warrior, we're wearing mail, so it's probably gonna be blacksmithing then if you take a crafting. So that said, we got our 7 mushrooms. Now we need to get the lilies, which was around watery areas. So if you can see on the map, they are here. Oh, by the way, those things you see on the map are, it's not in the standard UI. It is a quest called, a add-on called Questy. And Questy just tracks what quests you have and where you can find it. It's not a guide, but it's a helpful tool to tell you where you can pick up quest items. But if you have 20 quests, your whole map is going to be filled with all of these icons saying you got quest here and here and here. So that's the lilies. We found 2. This is number 3, and then over there it's number 4. They're like all packed up together, so it isn't hard to find them. And then we need the ichor and the egg. So we will have to travel inside the cave. And the cave is over here to the north of the map. Also, I will be getting fishing and cooking. I will get first aid as well. They are all secondary skills, so they don't count towards a professional professions tab, because you can only have 2 professions. You can have either profession you want, but you can only have 2. Secondary skills, you can train all of them, and there are 3 secondary skills, just like I said: cooking, fishing, and first aid. Gonna train all of them, but I will probably not do it in the YouTube videos when I am farming fish or meat to level up cooking and fishing. Because it's gonna be boring to watch. But I will do it off stream. Off stream, off video. Our inventory is full, but we just looted a chest. We don't have a chest equipped. So what are we gonna throw away? I think this, just the pants, take the chest and then equip it. And now we finally have a chest. It is leather. Mail is gonna be better, but we had nothing equipped, so better something than nothing. I can see the eggs are over there. Like, if you enter the cave, just go straight, take a little turn to the right, and then you will spot the eggs up there. If you can see the eggs on the ledge, you'll just have to run straight and then go left again, and then you will come on this path that will lead you up there, and then you can loot the egg. But normally it's filled with spiders here, but as you can hear, someone is running around here and killing the spiders. So we found another player on Classic. See, it's Benny, a level 5 Night Elf Hunter. He cleared the path for us, so which is useful, so we can actually just pick up an egg. But coming across people in Classic nowadays is actually rare, because nobody plays Classic era. So Battle Shout to increase our melee attack power, and then Heroic Strike since we don't have any other skills. But now we just need to kill the spiders and try to loot the Ichor. That's sticky Ichor, but that's not the webwood Ichor. What this quest is learning you is that quest items don't always drop 100%, so you'll have to kill a few mobs to get the item you want. So there we go, that's our webwood Ichor. Our inventory is full again, so let's throw something out. Take the webwood Ichor. Throw this out and take the sticky Ichor, and then I am going to use my Hearthstone to go back to town, which is faster way of getting out of this cave. So if you're new to World of Warcraft, you always start off with a Hearthstone in your backpack, and what does it do? It takes you back to the town where you put your Hearthstone. The first time you play World of Warcraft, it is always set to the starting area where you start off. So I'll use it. It will take me a few seconds to cast it. Then it will take me back to town, but you can always change the location. But it has a 1 hour cooldown, so you can't keep using it. You can use it once every hour. So, as you can see, we just teleported back to where we actually started this series off. And that's quite handy, because now we don't have to walk all the way from the cave back. And we can turn in the quests. So this guy is the one that needed the egg. So let's go and turn in the egg. Ah, very good. I will have this egg and the venom transported to Darnassus. Then return there when my studies are done here. I expect to find out a great deal from these specimens. Rocket, you have been a great help to me. And now we can pick a reward, which is either cloth chest, a leather chest, or a shield. The cloth is worth nothing to us. The leather gives us 2 armor more, but the shield gives us very huge upgrade. So we are gonna go for the shield since we can equip it. And we ding to level 5, ladies and gentlemen. Level 5, such a strong night elf. So let's equip the shield. And we actually have an iron shield now, so no more wooden shield, it's iron or metal. And then we get a new quest, Tenaron's Summons. For some kind of reason, the dude called us Rocket 2 seconds ago, and now he's asking us, Rocket, is it? So that's kind of weird, but okay. Rocket, is it? I heard that Tenaron has been asked for you. You'll find him in the highest room atop Aldrassil. We may live long lives, but it's best you not keep him waiting too long. Speak with Tenaron Stormgrip at top of Aldrassil in Shadowglen. So at top, which means there is a how you call it, like stairway up. And we go up the stairway and go talk to the dude that's on top. I've never been a huge fan of Alliance. I most of the time play Horde, but this is actually a beautiful view. Like Teldrassil or just the Night Elf starting zone is actually really beautiful. The music is good. The aesthetics are good. For like a game, this is classic World of Warcraft, which has been out for like more than 15 years. Actually looks amazing. It really does. So, Hunter and Druid Trainer, so not up here, so even higher up. And look at the view. It's amazing. So, this is the highest we can go. Yes, this is the highest. So, the guy is here. There we go.
Greeting.
Tenaron Stormgrip. Ah, Rocket, I was hoping you'd be prompt in answering my summons. I have an important task that I would like you to perform.
Denadris.
Crown of the Earth is the quest. It is time for you to set out to seek your destiny, Rocket. But before you are ready to set out into the world beyond our enchanted forest, there is much you must learn about our recent history. Much has changed with our people since the Battle of Mount Hyjal. Nordrassil lies a pale shadow of what it once was. Its power used to defeat Archimond and drive back the Burning Legion. There is a task you must perform. Go to the Moonwell, north of Aldrassil, and return me the vial of this water.
May the stars
Oh.
guide you.
The quest actually failed because my inventory is full, so I can't equip it. Accept it. So we have to throw something away. I should have gone to a vendor and actually sell everything, but I forgot that, so I'm just gonna throw something away and then accept this quest so we can get the quest item. So we received a crystal vial. We have to fill it at the Moonwell somewhere in the north of the town. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. You don't have to run all the way back. You will spend a little time running back. What you can actually do is jump over this ledge and then jump on top of this roof. And you don't have to go all the way back. You're not gonna die if you just jump from roof to roof. You just take a little fall damage, that's all. And then we are here at the other quest we had to turn in. It's the antidote quest.
Ishnu Allah. Be careful.
Thank Elune that you've gathered these ingredients so quickly. In just a moment, I will have the antidote prepared.
Goddess watch over you.
Next part of the quest. The antidote is ready, Rocket. Please see that Ivran drinks it. There is something that you should know. The antidote, it would only remain viable for 5 minutes. You must get it to him in time. Speed be with you, Rocket. So, we are actually getting our first timed quest, which means the moment we accept this quest, a timer will go off and we will have 5 minutes to bring the vial to the guy and he needs to drink it. So, once we accept this, it's the first thing we're gonna do, so accept.
Good luck, friend.
As you can see, at the right side of my screen, Ivran's antidote, and it gives me 5 minutes. So, let's go and go back all the way north to the cave and give the antidote to the guy before he dies. So remember, just always go behind and then always remember to jump as a night elf until you get this. No, I'm not getting the... Oh, 1. Oh, it's only 1. Damn. 1, 2, 2. That's weak. We need more flops. Okay. all the way back to the north to the cave, and then we take a left next to the cave, and there is the guy. For the people that actually forgot where he was, just next to the cave. But we will have to fight some spiders, because the spiders, as you can see, red names means aggressive. So once we pass them, they will attack us. We need to slay a few spiders until we get there. As you can see in the chat window, it says your skill in sword and your skill in defense have increased. That just goes naturally when you play. But every time you level up, you can get more skills. As you can see in your character tab, you have a skills tab. And it tells you which weapon skills you have. So I have daggers. 1 of 25, defense, mace, sword, and unarmed. I can go to a max of 25 now. When I level up to level 6, it will probably 30. And it always goes up and up and up until you reach 300. 300 is the max you can get. So here we are with Ivern, and I will give him his antidote. We still have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left, so if you go straight there, you will have no problem completing the timed quest.
Greetings. May the stars guide you.
What is this rocket? Oh, I knew Dirania would be able to help me. Ivern drinks the antidote. I'm always getting into trouble, and Dirania, well, she always manages to help me out of it. I'm feeling much better, but I think I will sit here for a while longer, until I feel completely better. Well, that, and I was hoping you'd clear the path for me through those vicious webwood spiders. So we can get a reward, and the reward is a cloth leggings or a mail chest. So since we are still wearing leather, we're going for the mail chest.
Watch over you.
It's a huge upgrade for us, so we will equip it, and we will no longer wear the leather. We will have a green mail chest. We are actually starting to look a little bit like a warrior now, but only the pants need to change. We are still wearing shorts. We do have sandals, but they're mail sandals, but we need to get rid of the shorts because we are not on a holiday here. We are here to slay beasts. And then very close to the cave is the moon well, where we need to fill the vial for the dude that was upstairs on the tree. So on top of the tree. So we go here. It's, if you see the cave, to the right of the cave, there's a moon well, and we will fill this vial. Just run to the moon well, click the vial, and it will start filling. It will take like 3 seconds, and then the vial is filled. It will change to a filled crystal vial in our inventory, and then we have to go back and turn it in. So, same thing, like now we have to run back all the way up to the top to turn in that quest, and then we will take the shortcut again to jump down. We will also go to a vendor, because we really need to sell everything we have in our inventory so we can get a little bit of money, and we can clear the inventory space for more items to loot. And we will also visit our trainer, because we are level 5. We are almost level 6, but we I think we can learn new spells at level 4. So actually in the previous part we could have already been to a warrior trainer, but we will do that after we've completed this quest. So run up all the way to the top again. Do. And hopefully the quest will give us pants, because I really want some male pants instead of the shorts we are wearing now. And then we are fully male equipped, I think. Aha, there we are.
Ishnu Allah.
The moonwell holds the water of the well of eternity, the ancient source of magic that has wrought so many horrors upon our world. The druids take advantage of its properties and the sentinels revere the wells as shrines to Elune, but sorcery is forbidden to all.
Good luck, friend.
So you have heard the first part of the aftermath of the Battle of Mount Hyjal. There is much more to be told, and the task you have begun here will continue through the rest of your journey to Teldrassil and into the Gnosis.
Go in peace.
For the people that don't know, Teldrassil is the land we are in now. Darnassus is the big major city for the Night Elves. So next part of this quest. While there is more I could speak to you of the Moonwells and of Teldrassil, I must send you along. Corithras Moonrage will be expecting you. I have poured the vial of water you brought to me into this vessel to bring to him. Seek out Corithras. You will find him at the Moonwell in Dolanar. Follow the road south from Aldrassil out of Shadowglen and continue to follow the cobblestones as the road turns west. Mind you stay on the road though, Rocket. There are dangerous beasts in the forests of late.
Farewell.
So this guy is sending me to the next town. He says, go to the south, keep following the cobblestone roads, and then keep following until you arrive in the second town. So first off, take our shortcut again. And then we are going to Vendor, we are going to train, and then we will follow the cobblestone road until we reach the next town. It's always important to Vendor and to train, but sometimes I tend to forget. So if we go into this big building, we can actually go and sell. My add-on does it automatically. If you don't have an add-on, you have to click everything you want to sell, but my add-on sells everything that's worth nothing or is like a grey item or useless items. He will always sell it automatically. So I will also sell this healing herb, then my old sword, my cape and my boots. So our inventory is clean now. So we have these spaces left. I only have my heartstone, food and a quest item left. I can also repair all my items which are damaged. So if I press this, it costs me 3 copper, but all my items are repaired. Then we go back to the warrior trainer, which you know from part 1 is all the way down here in the building, and see what she can train us.
How may I help?
She can train us 2 abilities, one called Charge and one called Rend. So let's train both of them. Look, it requires level 4, so we forgot to train last time.
Be careful.
And now we got 2 extra abilities. We have in the arms tab Charge. Charge an enemy, generate 9 rage and it stuns it for 1 second. But it cannot be used in combat. So it has a 15 seconds cooldown. We can use it in battle stance. And if we use it, we will just charge to the enemy and just stun him. But he will get rage when we do this. So this will always be one of our opening attacks if we are not in combat. And then the second skill we got is Rend. Rend costs us 10 rage to use. We can use it in battle and defensive stance, and it wounds the target, causing them to bleed for 15 damage over 9 seconds. So this is an ability, if we use it, it will do 15 damage, but it will take us 9 seconds to do the 15 damage. So it's actually a wound we put, how you call it in World of Warcraft, a dot. It's a wound you put on the enemy, and it will take a few seconds for him to take that damage. So we will also equip this to our action bar. And I will show you what charge does. So this is a Grell. If I press my charge, I will just charge to the enemy, get rage, hit him. And then if we do Rend, you can see there's a little icon above his name, which says he's actually bleeding. He has a bleeding dot on him. and he will take damage for the next 15 seconds. For the next 9 seconds, excuse me, he will take 15 damage. And since we are following the road to the next town, we come across a new quest.
I am on.
And the quest is called Dolanar Delivery. Greetings, young warrior. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dolanar, but I still have business with the druids of Shadowglen and cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to innkeeper Keldamir at the Dolanar Inn. It lies along the road to the south. So, this is actually a pickup quest where we have to go to the town as well. We already had to go to the town, so this is a nice thing to pick up, because now we got 2 quests we can deliver in the next town. So let's just follow the brick road, the cobblestone road, all the way to town. Oh, hello. A night elf rogue. So now we have to follow the road all the way to the next town. So like the quest stated, follow the road and keep on the road because there are dangerous animals around. I can already see owls, but I don't see anything dangerous at the moment. Just keep following. Now we have markers, which says if you go there, you go to Starbreeze Village. Then back is Aldrassil and Shadowglen. And then if we go forward straight, it is Darnassus and Dolanar. Dolanar is the town we need to go, so we just go straight. And my little eye spots another quest over there. Zen Foulhoof. What does Zen give us?
You again?
Zen's bidding. Eager for work, I see. Lucky for you, a day never goes by that I don't wish I had a fledgling warrior to perform my bidding. You see, Rocket, I can make you very happy and provide you with things you never dreamed of having. But in order for that to happen, you must bring me certain items. My business in the forest often requires certain reagents. Fetch for me 3 nightsaber fangs, 3 stringed owl feathers, and 3 swatches of webwood spider silk. Let's keep this our little secret, Night Elf. So this guy wants me to bring him 3 fangs of the nightsabers, 3 feathers from the owls, and 3 spider silk. But we will first go to town, baby. In town we will have more quests that can actually give us more things to do, and we can naturally farm like the spiders and the owl on our way to the other quests. This is the new town. We finally arrived. This is Dolanar. It's a little bit bigger than the last town. Oh, hello. We've come across another player, a druid, and he buffed us. He gave us 2 buffs. Mark of the Wild, which increases our armor by 25, and Torrents, which causes 3 nature damage to the attackers. So that was very friendly of this druid. So as I was saying, the town is much bigger than the last time we went to, and you will see if we journey through this game, the towns will always get bigger and bigger. And I see 2 quests over here. And I see 2 quests that I can turn in. So let's turn in those quests first. So we have to go to the innkeeper, which is here, and we had to make the delivery.
Feel free to browse. Good luck, friend. Be careful.
Ah yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadowglen. It is a shame Botanius could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss, he and I. But I am glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I am glad you came. While you are here, please, rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirit high, and must find rest and solace whenever they may. For the neglect one's peace of body and mind is a sure path of failure. So rest. So I can take a reward, and it's either refreshing spring water or Darnasius Bleu. spring water is mana and the cheese is health. I don't have mana as a warrior, so I'm taking the cheese. So I complete this quest. As I said earlier in the video, you could change your hearthstone to other towns. So now my hearthstone states return you to Shadowglen. If I talk to an innkeeper of a town, I have the option make this in your home. So if I click it and I say accept, my hearthstone will now say return you to Dolanar. So next time we use it, we are getting transported to this town. So now let's turn in the other quest we have at the Moonwell.
Peace be with you. Good luck.
Ah, I see. You were sent by Tenaron. Well then, it would seem we have much to talk about, much to do, and little time to do it in. I think we best get started.
May the stars guide
So actually this quest we got from the first starting zone, it keeps continuing into this quest. So it is actually a very, very long quest line. So next part. First, let me tell you more of the task you must complete. The druids in Darnassus use the water of the moonwells of Teldrassil, and their moonwell must be replenished from time to time. Using these specially crafted vials, you can collect the water of the moonwells. Take this vessel to the moonwell outside of Starbreeze village to the east and fill it with some of its water, then return to me. When you have completed your task, I shall continue the story with Tenaron left off.
farewell.
So we got a new quest, and the quest tells us to go to Starbreeze village and fill the vial. But this is where this part is gonna end. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next part, which is gonna be part 3, where we will finally hit level 6 and where we will do more quests in this beautiful town. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you like my content, and see you all in the next one. Bye bye.